So let's take a look at those applications one by one. The first one was a request by IEBC and its chairperson, Afula Chebukati, of late filing of evidence. They say that they want this evidence expunged on the basis that it was filed out of time. It's not just IEBC that is saying this, however. We also have, Raila Odinga's side and Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta's side saying the same thing about their evidence, that it was filed out of time. These are termed as technicalities in law. Will they hold?
Now, these are what we call preliminary objections in law. You raise some objections to the trial before the trial begins, and the law allows you to raise these objections before the trial. Now, those are the preliminary objections that were raised by both the parties. Now, when you look at the timelines that have been set, and when you look at the spirit of the Constitution, and you look at the spirit of the Supreme Court Rules 2017, there were strict timelines set in terms of how or what parties ought to adhere to.
Right.
But you have to look at the overall spirit of the Constitution. When you look at the overall spirit of the Constitution, we did away with preliminary technicalities. So the spirit of the Constitution is that, look, justice should be done, and issues of objections or issues of technicalities should not take a center stage.
Right.
So I do not think, in my view, that they will see light of the day. I think that the court will adopt everything because that's the spirit of the Constitution. But it's okay, it's allowed for lawyers to bring out these issues of preliminary objections. And these issues of preliminary objections are not new to Kenyans.
Right.
They happened in the previous petitions before. We've had 6 total petitions. This is a 6th petition. 2 under the new Constitution, 4 under the old Constitution, and always issues of objections have been there. Even in the 2013 Constitution, we had the issues of technicalities, which were somehow dealt with.
So we'll be taking a look later on at those 5 previous petitions and how they might impact this particular one. But the first, second,